What's up, everybody? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you all. Got a really short, legitly short, impromptu video for you today. My wife took care of the animal chores this morning and informed me that we have a chicken who's sustained, some small minor injuries, but she does have some blood up around her neck and collar. So I'm gonna head outside there now, bring her into the house and see what needs to be done as far as first aid and cleanup goes. This is the second chicken this fall to actually have some, I'll call them battle scars. So, we got 12 chickens in their new run, and that's where they've been staying. So it's going to create a little bit of tension and sometimes a little bit of conflict. So this is the result of that, and you will see this in your flocks of any, larger number of chickens. So this is nothing out of the ordinary, but something we need to get on top of, because if it's left for too long, chickens really focus in on the red color and continue to pick and pick and pick at that one area, and they can do some significant damage as a result. So it's the evening time now, and I'm going to head outside, grab the chicken, bring her in, and we'll get to work, and that'll be it for this video. Like I say, it's going to be a short one, but hopefully it's informative and will be something you kind of got kept in your back pocket for a day that you may encounter this yourself and how to handle it. So let's go ahead, go on out, get the chicken in the dark, and I'll meet you guys in the house. All right, folks, so we are going to clean up one of our hens that has had either a bit of frostbite or a nip to the comb. And we'll get her tidied up so that the red color doesn't make other chickens focus in and peck her even more than what she already is. So all this red we want to get rid of, all the color of blood. If you're not aware, chickens react to the color red really strongly and continue to just pick and make wounds worse than what they actually are. So as of right now, this started as far as I can tell, it looks like a peck to the comb on the rear end here. All right, so we'll start off with some soapy water and get her cleaned up. And then we'll use some peroxide to get rid of the actual bloody color, and that should do us well. So I'll get little girly to settle down here like this. I'm going to start off with just some dish liquid, soapy water, and start washing some of the blood down. And if there's an actual injury site, it's at this point you'd want to really focus in and clean that up well. And you'll notice that this is going to take some of the dry blood and wet it again and make some of her other feathers even redder than what they were, but the peroxide will fix that. So you never know when your chickens are going to get hurt or pick at each other. So it looks like probably the tip of this part of the comb may actually dry up and fall off. It looks like it took a pretty substantial little bite or frostbite. I don't think it's been cold enough for frostbite. It was probably a peck, strong peck from another chicken. We'll tidy it all up. And the peroxide is when you're really going to see the big difference. Now, at least in our experience, our chickens have always been really kind of calm and tame, and have taken to first aid and care really well. So even this Blue Azure, she's new to the flock, and even she knows that this is what's best for her and will let us carry on. There's a few other spots here that can be done with just peroxide, but that's the initial cleanup done. Now I'm gonna go take 2 pieces of paper towel, add some peroxide. You can get that any Lawton's or Drug Mart. Take your paper towel and dip it into peroxide, get it good and soaking, and then we'll start to clean the feathers, and you'll see it start to come white almost immediately.
Just be careful you don't get the peroxide in the eye.
That's right, don't get it in the chicken's eyes. Be nice and careful with that. And I try not to let her pick at it either. I'm gonna dry it with a hair dryer and take it off with soapy water first. And like I say, otherwise this chicken is quite healthy. That's her crop right there, nice and full of feed. So she's eating well, they're laying well. It's just a little injury, this stuff happens. But you do need to be able to do a little first aid for your chickens to keep them healthy sometimes and keep things from getting worse. Because if we were to leave that blood on her and other chickens start pecking her and pecking her and pecking her, then you could get a more serious injury. Alright, so that's that. I'll do one more soapy water rinse so she doesn't be picking up the peroxide too much. Kind of dilute that down, and then we'll dry it all away. And she just shook us all anyways. Let's see, I get her to sit down again. There we
Just
go.
like gently, like
Yeah.
your hand on her.
There we go. All right, just like that. All cleaned up. Okay, and a couple of dry ones to finish the job. Now, little miss, do we have a hair dryer?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me see.
Right there? Okay, good. Alright, so we'll get resituated here now for the hair dryer and move all these bowls of water out of the way. And we'll come back, get this chicken all fluffed and buffed and dry, and then she'll go back out in the coop. Alright, so for some drying, we got a selection hair dryer. We're going to do a medium heat, and we can use low speed to start off to get her used to it and work it up to a high. Well, they're good. there you have it. We have a cleaned up, fluffed and puffed chicken ready to go back out in the run with her mates, and hopefully that will avoid any further injury to this chicken. And hopefully that comb will heal up as best as it's going to heal. It's not out of the ordinary for combs to get injured and bleed and scab over and heal. But it was a good little chickie. She did well. And that's going to finish up this quick little impromptu video. And hope you guys enjoyed it. And hope you're all having a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you guys on the next video. But until that next video happens, hope you're happy, hope you're healthy, take care of each other, and peace out.